Vic Fangio is on sabbatical, as he views it. The longtime coach and defensive guru has been out of the NFL since the Denver Broncos fired him in January, but he hasn't let go of the game. His office has moved from the corner suite of the Broncos facility to his kitchen table, but his computer is still a digital library of NFL games. Almost daily, he reviews tape, takes handwritten notes and saves his findings on thumb drives. He's watched every game from 2021, many from 2022 and has no intention of slowing. His goal? To find new ways of making life hell for opposing quarterbacks, a tweak here, a new coverage package there, another front, another pressure, another weapon to keep his defense a problem, year after year after year. Fangio's renowned system is a product of his experiences across nearly 4 decades of NFL coaching. It is predicated on disguise, with a signature too-high safety look that can transform into almost any coverage. Pre-snap movement is followed by post-snap movement, and, if executed properly, the front should hide clues about the final picture. I try to make it harder for them to figure out what coverage we're in, both before the snap and after the snap, Fangio said. The quarterbacks don't like going against it. It's really muddy, so when you drop back, you don't know quite what you're getting, Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins told reporters earlier this year. Like a Russian nesting doll, there are plays within plays, and the outer shell is merely a cover for the layers inside. It can leave quarterbacks guessing on every drop back, and over the years, it's grown ever more prolific across the NFL. At least 7 teams used some form of Fangio's system, thanks in part to his growing tree of assistants who have carried it to various stops. Brandon Staley, once a linebackers coach on Fangio's staff, runs a version of the defense as coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. Ed Donatel, a former Fangio assistant, brought it with him when he was hired as the Vikings defensive coordinator this year. Sean Desai, the former Chicago Bears safeties coach under Fangio, introduced it to the Seattle Seahawks. Green Bay Packers defensive coordinator Joe Barry is using it, and Chris Beek, a former Broncos assistant, works on a Fangio-inspired defense with the Los Angeles Rams. Broncos defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero is running the system perhaps better than any other coach, and Philadelphia Eagles defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon has relied heavily on Fangio principles. Each team has put their own spin on it, but Fangio's foundation is carried throughout. So even as Fangio waits for his next opportunity, his work to continually update the defense remains paramount. The Fangio defense most know now, with the 2 high safeties, the pre- and post-snap movement, the light boxes, formed during his time as the San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator from 2011-14.